FontScroller was something I was very excited about, and now let's demonstrate it in action. So I'm going to Shift A, we'll add in text, and what we'll do is RZ90 just to rotate it around to face us. We'll press Alt V to turn off wireframe, and let's change this to something like HardOps, just something safe, something easy to type. And basically now, if you press Q, you have an option called Font Scroll, and it will begin scrolling through the fonts in your system folder. In the event that you have specific fonts that you would like to scroll through, if we press Control K and we go down to the Hops tab and we go over to Properties, we can see that there is a fonts folder where basically I've specified in my reference images that I have a fonts folder where I've been collecting fonts. So now whenever we go into FontScroller, instead of it loading the system fonts, it will load my specific fonts. So if we press Q, we can go into FontScroll, and I'm just rolling through it. Notice that as I roll the wheel, I'm rolling through the A's and now the B's. For this reason, I asked for a couple of additional features to be added. For example, if we press S to shuffle, we now see that the letters are shuffled, or at least the list is shuffled. So we're now scrolling through a shuffled list. Even better is you can also press R, and R will basically jump you to a random font. So sometimes you're looking for the perfect font, and that font might take 10,000 rolls. So at those times, maybe you would want to make it random just so you can see fonts that you would normally never consider. But really, this feature has allowed me to really get in touch with my fonts and just finding out which fonts I want to use and don't want to use. And compared to our previous random operations, this one allows you to go forward, but also go backwards. So now I'm able to locate the specific font, except I actually scrolled away from my random font. So let's right click and let's jump in and see what that was. So I'm on alero.tff. So we just want to just let users know that, even when you press S to shuffle your list, you still have the ability to retroactively go through the items in your list. You might lose the original one that you started with because you've shuffled your list, but you basically are watching me just go back and forth through a series of fonts just to demonstrate that maybe you scroll past a font and you realize, hey, I actually do want that font. Now you can just scroll back and you can just grab it because you did indeed want that particular font.